the same thing for you. What did you take from that Canisius game? What was the biggest takeaway?
The biggest takeaway was our consistency throughout the whole entire game, and I feel like we had moments where we were really good and then moments where we were really bad, and so I think just like piecing together a whole game was a big emphasis for us after that game.
What's maybe this last week been like, you know, to have a couple of extra days before you prepare to Ohio State, and maybe how beneficial has that been for the team with how injured you've been as a team?
Yeah, I think it's nice just to be able to like focus on what we need to get better at and not necessarily another team, even though we are piecing in Ohio State in there, but mainly just focusing on ourselves and what we need to get better at as a whole to move forward through the season, so that was really nice.
If you could zoom out a minute, like all offseason we talk about what this could be for you, but for you to have this start to the season personally, like what is that like, just knowing where you were a year ago this time?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even thinking about a year ago until one of our coaches actually brought it up, and you know, I'm happy about it. Obviously, last year was a rough time, but it's not a surprise to me. I mean, I've prepared really hard throughout the off season, and so I'm really happy with where I'm at. I'm just hoping to continue that throughout the season and get better.
What's allowed you maybe to add that rebounding piece and be more of a high-level rebounder for this team this season?
I think that's something I just really locked in on every single game, and I feel like it's one thing I can't control. I can't always control if I'm shooting well or if I'm scoring, but I always can control the rebounding part, so that's something I really am focusing on.
Obviously, you and KB play so many minutes, but like when the coaches can steal an extra minute before media timeout or give you like 5 or 6 minutes of real time to breathe, like how valuable is that? I mean, probably goes without saying, but to maximize maybe some hidden minutes, I guess, in there.
Yeah, it's nice, but I would play 40 minutes if I really could. I mean, I'm not complaining. So any little bit of time that I can get to get a little break is nice, but I'm not complaining about any time I can get on the court.
The Ohio State arena can get loud. What do you do personally to just shut out the noise?
I think it's just staying within our team is the main focus in a loud arena, and just communication on our side is something that we focus on every single day. So I think just locking on that is something that we need to definitely be good at.
You guys have had Ohio State on the ropes a few times in your career here. Like, what's the key, or what did you learn about what it takes to push over that hump against them?
Yeah, I think it's kind of similar to Canisius again, just like we always have like 3 really good quarters and one quarter is just like bad and kind of takes it out of the game. So I think just like putting together all 4 quarters, putting together all 40 minutes is something that we really need to do well at to win this game.
What's the value for you guys of having experienced their press a few times and maybe know a little bit more going into about what it feels and looks like?
Yeah, I think that's really where our like veteran leadership, especially with our guards that really face most of the press, that they have that experience and kind of know what it takes to break it. So I think just putting that all together would be really good for us.
You've been a good 3-point shooting team the last couple of seasons, but maybe not this year. What do you kind of maybe see of getting that, you know, to kind of turn around and be what it's been the last couple of years for you guys?
Yeah, I think just continue to stay confident. I know we can all shoot the ball, so just continue to stay confident and take good quality shots and not rushing shots if we're missing or taking bad shots just because you want to get a shot off. But I think just being confident in our shooting ability is as we keep going, because I know the shots will go in eventually. So.